Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He messaged me at 8:30, but I ain't see it till 9:20. So he was in the game. Just gonna chat.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a carry for Jacobs. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. 2nd down coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will stop right around the 25. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing,
Brings up
not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
The 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 44 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
So earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Two seconds to go, first quarter. They go play action with Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 21, Raiders 0. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backfield.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Jackson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him
Wow,
to lock
he
in on his
complaining?
receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
That's ugly. 21-0.
21-0.
Again, Jackson.
He ain't got no
Being
points.
chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Niners 28, Raiders nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Down, Las Vegas.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Back to throw here. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
On play action, they'll throw.
22-yard line.
And this is caught at the
Second
8.
pick.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Houston making a push.
Coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan
This
Coachman.
is down by
Standing by in
20.
Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week
Down by
1.
9 points.
Here's Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
One more time with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Raider.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders get a score closer.
I'm not sure that they have a illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it up.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
You about to get some money right here, man.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Niners 28, Raiders 7.
Psych, he ain't get shit.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
I try reverse jinxing shit, bro.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On advance. We don't want you to advance.
Nevis Railroad. The Nevis Railroad.
Oh my
Damn!
god. Oh my god.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time.
Yeah, he got past both of us, nigga.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts.
Nah, I just want him to stay his ass ass right
that
there.
changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout.
Hurry, I'll sell you these blues. You want to buy these blues?
Not the light blues, I'll get the dark blues, man.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
I can't pay a
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go
NKP to
in
not
this
talk on our
first
roll,
half.
son. Come on, son.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and
If I
intercepted,
gotta advance that Nevis Railroad and pay somebody twice, I'll be
and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
You ain't getting no
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I need a 6. Let me get a 6 this time. See, like, this is the shit on... No, this is the shit on...
Shoulder on mine.
Ah, that shit was like that shit was a 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look
that shit was a 7.
Slow down, Chip.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 47. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Thought he had the flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 42.
That way he's
There
gonna
he
get
goes
it.
left side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Yeah, I heard like
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
I'll take a little bit of
Michael
change.
Dixon set to
Watch
kick
this
off.
a little bit.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm trying to sell this bullshit ass Monopoly, but
Catch
nobody
made
wanna buy
at
this
the
shit.
25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'll
The
get
Raider
it.
offense set
80
to get
bucks.
this drive started.
son.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they
Give me
can't afford to
$600?
just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Get that
and
tax,
now this
bro.
is scooped up by the
Oh, it's that
49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around. Because of what you just said, not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away.
Let me get past this bullshit.
Second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he stopped immediately there. The Raiders now going to use the first of their timeouts. With 15 seconds to play in the first half.
It's 3rd and 10.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Don't do it.
From the gun, Jackson.
Ooh,
That's
what?
incomplete. Clock stops with 10
Oh, shit,
seconds
son.
left.
Yo, my heart dropped, bro.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from
I'm about to
48.
turn this game right off.
48-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the
commenting on my
plexus
shit,
on
nigga,
that
damn.
one? The big play, the
I like the
field
way you
goal.
acted,
Not
nigga.
much time left on the clock. That's the way
Fuck,
to go into
nigga.
the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone.
First one.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
I know.
When we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Open target here, Darius.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Yo, that's a wild roll, son.
Just shy of the 45-yard line.
That is a wild roll.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield. And there's another completion.
Jackson on first down.
This guy fucking sucking on his mic, bro. What is he doing over there?
Same thing make you cry, make you laugh, make you cry, and KP over there, bitch ass. Give him
Alright, shut up with your fucking Drake cry now, laugh later.
Give him the $800. Give him the $800.
And the lead.
That's right, I get a little bit of change back.
Makes the score Niners 45.
I'm about to leave my house right here when I roll.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will
that
send
chapter
this
11.
one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
How do I get a gay ass go back
Raider
3
offense
space
set to
card,
get
bro?
this
Like,
drive
what is
started.
that
They
shit?
trail offense first time to touch the
I
ball in
don't.
quarter
I'm all
three,
about
and we'll see what they
positivity,
can
man.
do.
I'm all
And I can't
about
wait to see
philanthropy
what
and
they have
donating to
planned.
charity,
Because
guy.
some teams
Guy can't even
to
spell
start a
that, bro.
half.
I can
Some
spell
teams
that.
just
Are you
go,
kidding me? You
These
wanna
are the
bet?
sequence of plays we want to run. These things we
You can take out a dictionary, bro. Take out a dictionary. I'll spell it for you.
Shocker.
Not again.
Try and get after them early and
Right
try
now,
and create
man.
a big play
Give me your
to give
blues and
themselves some
all.
momentum.
See what they have up their
I'll
sleeve.
spell it out for you.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And now another
Chip's about to get
turnover as
his
this
fourth
one's
trophy right here,
intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that
I
ball.
get
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff
Chip's
will
about
be
to get
emphatic
these
about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
remember,
second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or
Railroad
otherwise,
instead.
and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 12.
Oh, I'm
At the
going out.
46.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Going on in blaze of fire.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The tackle by Cleveland Farrell. It's a gain of 3.
Nice.
Brings up
Right on the action block.
Yo, why you not talking anybody, bro?
Because that's what I do, man.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, that's game. Good game, Chip.
The man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
Yeah, same way.
Mark of good defenses.
I know what Quincy's
Understanding the
feeling.
game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
All right, Chips.
17-yard
I
line.
may appreciate doing business.
No problem, my brother.
A lot of money and fucking.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
I tried it.
So
It didn't
tough
work.
because we always talk about it being a team
But I didn't
game.
get paid once. I got paid
well
one time.
together.
Somebody paid
But
me
every now and then,
one time.
partner,
And the shit skips me, man. What
who
the
can make a
fuck?
play against all
I know
odds
it skips
that
me.
maybe
I know
can
that, but
ignite
like,
things.
dude.
And I think that's what they're
Come
looking
on,
for right
actually.
now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone
And he goes
that
to
you're
gym.
used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
I was trying to set him powder blues to half, bro. He wasn't trying to bite. Huh?
Here's a 2nd and 7.
I was
Let's this
asking
go
crazy
for
out, like,
Renfro downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
why you building on powder blues? You got,
No. Hold on, fam.
Get him down as
That's
he's
why I
all
just
the
checked
way
how
to
many
the
houses.
36.
Get these back, player. Get these back. You know you rich.
He got all this money. He fucking he got. Yeah, fuck it, right? Fuck it.
Yard line.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Yes,
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a
That's fucking
sudden
bad
change
idea.
situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the
fine,
offense.
man. I'm
But you
gonna go out with the
typically
last
run out there
dime,
a little
bro.
bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I'm going to the bathroom again. I'll be back soon.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Actually, I'm going to
That's
kick him.
complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
Now you're gonna give that property to Chips, man. You don't want to see
maybe a
young
yard from the 6 to the 5.
He was brought down.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Raiders 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Thanks. Shit, I poured water like that shit in the kitchen.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Wait, you mortgaged it? Oh, yeah, you did.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Straight out of jail.
Seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see
all
if they
the
can get
fucking
things back on track.
And this is
He hits
where
L1, man.
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back,
that's
get
part of it,
themselves
bro. That ain't the whole
reasserted,
story,
and calm
though.
things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
What are you doing?
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You're going to get them pay for all them houses card now.
Mike, 57. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't
My bad. When you got money, you can do shit like that.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Raider first.
14. First down, Raiders.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe,
Pop had them last game. He won.
Oh, it's a screen
Nigga,
pass.
Chips got him in the game. He
And
fucking
this will be
people up. I had
stopped
him.
at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
He got a couple of houses
almost
too,
on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, but that's like an underdog story.
Downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's not going to get a whole ass monopoly from neither of us.
No laggy ass like.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
Baby.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Didn't that call just get
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
He got out of there.
Now the former first-round pick, it's Kevin Balaj. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another? And especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball.
You know, it's September in the booth, though, and you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop it.
They'll get 17 on that one,
And he
the
got the
Niners have a
railroad
first
again.
down.
At the 31-yard line.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
34-yard line.
It ain't over for me, man.
You done, bro.
It ain't over for me.
You're not done. My bad. I apologize.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead.
Yellows, but I can't
They were able
make
to
it
influence the
fucking
release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
See, at this point of the game, I hate being that kind of player.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to land on somebody
They really
to
had a
give
good
you
time going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Jackson now. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That's nice too, Papa 10.
I want to hit all 3, man.
Play action. Now Jackson. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's
Got
what you
Chips. I don't hear Chips ever complain about Monopoly luck ever again.
as well,
I
because
ain't
you and I
going
both know.
out.
Nah, I definitely got luck. I got lucky this time.
Winning your home game is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
I'll play with
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Hit circle.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool.
The pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Maybe one more property.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
X one time.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Yo, Hef, you better watch out. Your Chip's got 4 trophies, bro.
Yeah, R3, bro.
Oh, my
Clock
God.
counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Circle, bro.
So time to start going in the
Circle
other
X, circle
direction.
X,
As
circle
they
X.
come up now,
Circle X,
long.
circle X.
Man, you might want to reset the
And
invitation.
they take a knee.
Circle. X. Circle X,
Go
bro.
back to the kitchen and get me some cashews. What's that?
Cashews. Are you a cashew cake fan? You never had those?
I never heard of that. What's a cashew cake?
It's like an Indian sweet, bro.
Now, how the fuck would we hear about that shit?
Oh well, I mean, obviously you wouldn't hear about that, but the guy named himself Cashew Cakes, bro, and he thought Cellular PS was stupid, bro. I'm just mine.
That's NKP's name, bro.
My OG. Well, it's not OG because my OG was NKP 773.
If you would have asked us if we ever heard of scrapple cakes, somebody probably would have said yeah.
You just have to hit circle and well, now C's can do it right after this. Now hit R3. Ah, he's a bitch, dude. He just wanted that. That's what he wanted, bro. The fucking trophy. Can we hit next? Oh, it has to quit. We have to quit, right?
We have to quit?
Yeah, and start. Well, whoever told